Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to the Alex Parker Road to the Show series here on MLB 22 PS5, episode 31. Our season here is basically, it's on life support. We have to go 6-0 in these next 6 games if we want to have a chance for 76 and 74. With 12 games left, I don't believe it's going to happen. If it does, that would be insane. Alex was getting it going, and then recently just started really struggling and back down to 208. Made another error in the field, so he's at 98%. Fielding wise, what is the Gold Glove Field Air Award look like? Basically 99%. Xander Bogaerts is winning. What? Are you joking me? Xander Bogaerts has never deserved. He's never come close to deserving one of these awards. Wild. Anyways, alright, let's go ahead and get into this. We've got the Rangers first at Texas. We've got a big road trip ahead of us.
Baseball players are notoriously a superstitious crowd. Kellen Lee with me. Kellen, we've talked before about normalizing routines to help drive success. What is the difference between routine and superstition?
Yeah, sometimes players use superstitions and routines interchangeably, but the important difference between a superstition and a routine is that a routine is something that we do to prepare for something in the future. A superstition is something that we feel like we have to do in order to be successful, and if we don't, we're not going to be successful. So I help them understand that and establish a routine to help them better prepare for a game or for whatever they're doing in the future.
Okay, so let's say that I'm a player in the organization who insists I cannot get a hit. I can't do it unless I am wearing batting gloves with the left glove a different color than the right glove. What do you say to that? How do you handle that as a coach?
Well, I'm sorry to say, I don't think we have enough time on the podcast to address that particular question. But at the end of the day, if a player comes to me with a similar conversation, I'll challenge them and ask them, is what you're doing actually helping you prepare to compete? And if the answer is yes, and they can honestly say yes, then great, that could be part of your routine. But if you feel like it's something you have to do to be successful, we might have a more extended conversation about what is a superstition versus what is a routine.
That's honestly very interesting stuff. But yeah, we're in the 4-hole again today, weirdly enough. Above, I guess a lot of people are sitting. We do need to check in on Jared Walsh. Shohei's on the mound. That makes sense. We hit 4 on the Shohei's on the mound for some reason.
So 2 down. So now the Angel
But John Smoltz went through something where he didn't feel like he could throw a strike. We fly out here. He didn't feel like he could throw a strike for a couple of his years in Atlanta. He had to go to a sports psychologist, and it ended up really messing with him big time. And then ended up being a lot better at one point, but just an interesting science behind that kind of psychological warfare in your own mind. We trail by 1. Parker makes the play in the field after flying out to center. Bases loaded here. Zach Greinke. Both teams wearing red. Luckily, this game's not too hard to distinguish between the two. Love that y'all are enjoying the series. Because I'm having a good time playing it. I'm so excited to keep playing this and just see how Alex develops and what his final form is going to kind of look like. Obviously, he'll always be getting somewhat better, but you kind of hit a plateau, or you're going to be a 99 at one point. That's blooped. Greinke makes the play. That'll end the inning. Seems like we timed it well. Just didn't hit it hard. Seager will hit here. Greinke, of course, went to the Royals in real life in this. We can still get 2. Yeah. Or, I mean, we can still get him at 2. Parker's had a tough time at the plate as of late. Greinke's still on the mound. We trail by 1 here. Can't wait for year 2. Swings way early on a curveball.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Great circle change.
On the swing, 0-2 now.
So 0-2 to Parker now.
And a foul ball, he stays
A little behind on a fastball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's outside. Greinke reaching the end of his career. Definitely a Hall of Famer in my eyes. He's had an incredible career. Wow. Could have turned on that, missed it. Slower than you'd think.
And a 1-2 again. On the
ground, nice play. Over at second, and Alex is 0-for-3 to start the Texas series. We'll see Texas a lot in our career, and they ended up signing Carlos Correa. Didn't they also sign Seager and Simeon? Wonder how they're playing that. One down. I like Correa in Texas. I think that's an interesting idea. So who do they have? They do have Marcus Simeon, and he is playing every day. They do have Corey Seager, and he is playing every day. They do have Carlos Correa, and he is playing every day. What do we have in the box score for them? Correa at short, and just DHing Seager, by far the worst fielder out of the three of those. So that makes sense. Seems like a lot of Seager's value comes from the fact that he can play a good bit of shortstop, though. You don't find many hitting shortstops like that. Played by Parker and gets it over to first. 2 down here in the 6th. Bases juiced. Big time spot here for Parker facing Matt Bush with a fastball and 2 breaking balls.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speed.
192 career average with runners in scoring position.
You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly. In the infield at the corner,
this is a huge spot here.
see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's inside. Almost hit Alex.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curve
Not much speed on third, but
ball way up.
first and second definitely can move.
The 2-1.
That will hit Alex. So that brings home a run in quite a way. It'll be Austin Romine now tied at 1. Come on, Romine. Not too fast. Double play. Definitely a possibility. Yep. We do score 1 off an Alex Parker RBI hit by pitch. Now Reyes in a big spot here. We'll play in the grass here. Feel like I can get to a ball and get Calhoun out. And that one should be routine. Parker's got it. Throw. And we've got it. And back in the field here. Tough spot. They're moving. That's on the ground. In the hole. No. Fletcher has it. That'll end the 9th, and we're headed to extras. Lone RBI goes to Alex on a hit by pitch. And now we've got a big spot here. Yuri Rodriguez is the pitcher. Inside.
Number 5, the lead runner at second. Number 27.
And Alex we trust here. Changeup. Thought it was fastball. Man, if it was, I think we would have taken the lead.
The 1-1.
Foul fastball. So 1-2 now. Some trouble here for Alex. It's ball 2. What's the speed on second? 64. Stefanik. Changeup held off. Seeing it decent. Fouling off what we can. Parker goes down on strikes. A big strikeout.
First and second.
And we remain in the field here. Speed is 72, 78, and probably 50 for Correa. Depending on where this is, we can turn 2.
Ground ball left
We'll just get the out at third.
Goes to third for one. Over to first.
All right, let's get the lead runner here.
Here's Carlos Correa. Winning run at third, one down.
It's Correa here in the 12th. We got to turn 2. Ground ball. It's a good one to turn 2 on. Flip to Parker. Parker goes to first, and it's picked. Into the 13th we go, where we should lead it off. Yeah. 0 for 4 day for Parker. We've got to figure it out here.
He hides the ball for a long time, and from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Parker able to hold up on that one.
Parker just cannot time a ball up here. We do have a RBI today, which is kind of wild to me. We're the only RBI. Angels offense has been completely silent. We turn on that one, but it's going to be pretty straight away center, one down here in the 13th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the
Angels lead 3-1. Brett Martin is the pitcher. Top of the 14th. Good slider. See if we can just give some assurance. Insurance, whatever you want to say.
At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down.
That's pretty well hit. Calhoun will chase it down. 0 for 6 day for Parker.
And now the DH.
But most likely a victory here for the Angels. And a much needed one over the Rangers. Well, that's a win. Took a lot out of our stamina, but 3-1 victory for the Angels. Get us a lot of XP for some reason. We'll go into the next one. Let's hit better today. I feel like we should have really hit Greinke hard, but we just did not. John Gray will be the pitcher, and we hit leadoff. Right on the Mendoza line right now at 200.
But he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too
hit it hard, right at a guy, low pitch. One down.
Soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep
3-0 Angels lead.
give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game and you look.
And Parker will finally get in the hit column for the first time in a while. That is going to be a 2-out double. He's going home and he's absolutely toast. Man, that just wasn't the wisest move. Syndergaard's on the mound for us. Seager out of the 3-hole right here.
Righty delivers. On the ground to the left.
Parker gets it over to Madrigal. Still lead by 2 here. 1 for 2 with the double. Goodness, my voice just broke. That's also popped up as trouble for Calhoun, and he's there. 3-2. Huge shift here for Seager. Up over the other side of second base. And a nice play by Syndergaard. Won't have to handle anything here. RBI chance here. Josh Spores. Rope that foul.
Swings and fouls one off.
82 overall right now for Alex. Once we hit diamond, we should be around 86. I'd have to guess. And the rest of it's just upgrading and equipment from there. That's up the middle. We're going to go 2 here, and we will be there. It's an RBI single for Parker, and he moves up to second on it. And the Angels are back up 3. Love to see it. Ronnie Henriquez steps on the mound now. Madrigal is the hitter. And he absolutely shoots that one out deep left. Parker returned to the bag knowing he's got the speed pretty easily to score. Madrigal with a nice 1-out double that scores another run.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
So Isaiah Kiner-Falefa IKF. Is that a nickname of
Here
him?
comes a pitch.
He has to have some sort of nickname like that.
Short hop line.
Parker makes the play.
Short. They
It'll
take
end the 7th, and Syndergaard with a great outing.
Alex Parker, the next
Colby
to hit.
Allard is the pitcher.
First offering, and it just misses.
That was a strike, I will not lie. First multi-hit game for Parker in a while, and he's looking for his third now. 1-1.
Strike
Change, or cutter, actually. Way slower than the fastball. Alex is out in front, 1-2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Keeping a good eye.
In the air to left
Hit that one
center.
decent,
Garcia
but
makes a move
Adolis
towards the
Garcia
gap.
is there.
Caught
2 down. Let's see if our bullpen, goodness, can hold this up.
Next up for Texas, Adolis
Chance to turn
Garcia.
2 to end it here. It'll be Adolis Garcia up the middle.
Bounced up the middle.
And that is going to get through. Parker couldn't quite get there. It's a tough one.
Lead runner holds at second with one
So
gone.
Texas puts a couple on,
Really nice job staying up.
but it is over. Angels win the
Chris
series.
Singleton and our
And we'll go
entire
for the
outstanding
sweep
crew
here in
at
Game
MLB
3.
Show. I'm John Shambi.
Parker with a
See you
2 for
soon.
5 day with a single and a double. We'll take that. We've got a lefty,
Almost ready to
Taylor
get underway.
Hearn, on the
And
mound.
today's starter, Taylor Hearn.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really.
We might have
confident
passed,
presence
or
out
we're
there on the
tied
mound.
with
Next
the
one
Rangers
misses.
now. We'll take
Two
that
balls,
one
no
low,
strikes
2-0.
to count. This one is
Alex Parker, leadoff deep right. It is gone. The furthest home run we've seen Alex hit in a long time.
It's 1-0. He absolutely
4:15 out to right. Parker leads off the game
Wasn't coming back.
with a home run, and it is 1-0. Angels here, his 5th of the season. Here you go.
Well, you gotta love a game that brings
Absolutely
action.
cracked that one to
Man,
deep
that
right.
late, he was looking for
Kept
a
it
pitch
fair,
to absolutely
barely.
drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't
Upper
there.
deck.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Batting second, the first baseman.
Love to see it. It is 1-0 LA. We've got Patrick Sandoval on the mound, which we love to see.
Rolled to short,
And that's an easy double
possible
play
two-ball.
if Fletcher can turn in, and he will on a jump throw. 2 down. Clearly Jared Walsh is hurt.
Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel
So we make the
much
play
more
for the double play, and now we're
play
going to get the
about
third
worrying
out maybe.
about, you know, getting jammed on
No, we are
fastballs
not.
inside part of the plate.
That's into center. Who is that out there? I'm not sure. But that'll end the first. Oh, that's McNair Sierra, I believe.
Back here at the ballpark. Here's
We
the
went
speed
deep off
player,
Hearn in our
Alex
last
Parker.
at bat. We're picking up lefties
The
pretty
line to
decent.
pitch. And it's fouled away.
Fouled that one off. Good timing. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's
That one
upstairs.
misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
On
Up the middle.
ground.
Nice
Simeon
play
handles
by
the
Simeon.
chance. Tosses to first.
1 down here in the
Leadoff
third.
retired
Couldn't
here
quite
in
do the
third.
damage we did with the first one.
So the lineup flips over.
Chance for
Now the
another
third
another
baseman,
double
Andy
play. Right
Ibanez.
now we are Patrick Sandoval's best friend in the field. And we're going to be again, if we can get to it, we do a flip. Fletcher turns it pretty quickly. Good pick over there first by, I believe, Stefanik.
Alex Parker.
But now it's
the next to
4-1.
hit
What
for
happened,
Angels.
guys?
He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I do love the leadoff hole. I think it's a good spot for Alex. We go on the ground.
Throws to first.
Played by Connor
Out number
Falefa.
3.
Or I don't know who that is actually.
Andy Ibanez.
Oh, it's Andy
Stepping in
Ibanez.
For the Rangers. 1 for 2.
Hey, 4-1. Sandoval gave up a good bit.
Out to
The
short.
hill pitch here in the
Parker
5th.
picks
There's
it
2
up.
outs now.
Slings it across, and they get the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over.
And it's all tied at 4 now.
Here's the shortstop.
Leading off top of the 7th, get on base by any means. We will try.
And the pitch.
And we did our job. Base hit up the middle for Parker. First pitch swinging. We'll take it.
Didn't take long to get a result.
Get our clutch up, and now we can maybe grab a bag here.
But still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
Got the bag.
Runner on the goal.
Fletcher's got a swing.
Right center field. Calhoun sizing this one up, and he makes
Should be
the
back,
grab.
right? We are not. Oh my gosh, my bad. I thought we had time.
So up next.
And our pitching just can't hold it, so it's 7-4. We'll have the 9th.
On the ground, right side.
That is through.
And that one finds its way through.
Blackman comes up firing.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and
Oh,
second
man.
with only one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
So we will win the series, but we're going to have to make some progress here in the 9th if we want to take that to Parker, who plays in the most smooth way possible. Puts his foot down, and we've got 2 down here. John King in for the save. Deep fly outright, but Calhoun is there. Ball game. Rangers take the victory. Angels take the series. 2 for 5 day for Parker, though. A homer and a single. We'll take that. And a good bit of XP added along with it. 28% program completion. And then we have, let's go and hop into our next series. Why not? We have the Twins here. We've got to win these as well if we want a chance. So, hitting in the leadoff hole versus Dylan Bundy. We've got Chris Rodriguez on the mound. Up to 212. That's pretty good, I'd say. We're getting it done. Dylan Bundy is not a hard pitcher to hit usually in these games, so hopefully we can hit him pretty hard here. Does have a lot of pitchers. 212 is the average for Parker. We got to stop with this red-on-red clash.
How this series begins.
At least show us in that. We're like 5 out. 6 maybe. 8. I don't know. Hard hit on the ground right at a guy. 1 down.
Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias leads him off.
Right-hander kick steals.
The second baseman.
Out to short.
Parker's on it. Fires first. It's a good throw.
1 gone, bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here's Josh Donaldson. So RBI spot.
It'll be Josh Donaldson.
Really swing the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Cade at second. Polanco over at first with 1 away.
See if we can get to this. We can. That's 2.
Might be 2.
Good flip. Fletcher bare hands. Throws in the dirt, but we're out of the first. Let's go. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
The next to hit for the
I'm not doing
Angels.
either of these, so. See if we can catch. Good pitch to hit. It's right at Sano. Come on. Ah, man.
Back in Minnesota.
Hit again here. 1-1 all.
Alex Parker.
Couple hard hit balls today for Parker.
And he chases
Up top.
that fastball there.
Missed
Just
it.
good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Slider.
2 as he
Way on
waves
front
at
of that. All right. Top it up here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center.
Pretty much straight away center here, and we're 0
Makes
for
the
3.
grab, 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
We head to the bottom of the
Brent
5th.
Rooker.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker.
Leading off.
Is the batter.
The left.
Swinging
Puts this one
around
on the
ball
ground.
to
Should be
short.
pretty routine for Alex.
in plenty of time.
Take your time, why don't you?
And leadoff
One down.
man set down in their half of the fifth. So one out, nobody on. Jorge Polanco, the next twin up to hit. Out to short.
And nice play by Parker, but Polanco's easily beating that one.
Legs it out. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit.
So Donaldson will hit. He's so slow, so we got to turn this.
Bounce to the right side.
But we cannot if it's through. Oh man, Rodriguez hitting a wall now, hitting some trouble, and they have taken the lead. Get out of this, Chris. Keep us in this game.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground, 2 ball, and that chance handled quickly.
Not gonna get us out of the inning. Oh yes, it is. Parker got it over there in time. That arm strength getting
Alex Parker, the next to hit for
a
the
little
Angels.
higher actually is the reason. Runner on first. We'll hit here. I mean, I was gonna bunt, but
Base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
I
Look
feel
for
decent about
anything
hitting
in
right
turn.
now.
Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's hit pretty well. That's gapped. Eyeing it and caught by Kirilloff. Shoot. Thought we had one.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball.
Hey, we lead 4-2 now.
Will be the shortstop.
We need to drive this guy in. Infield's in.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure. he
Stefanik
gets the ball out of the plate to get those
on
arms
third.
extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push
Need a
it
higher
across.
pitch so I can get it in the air.
And that one in the air center field. Kirilloff on his way over. Brings it in with a nice.
Not gonna
running
do
grab.
it.
2 down.
Really not a good at bat. Not a good day for Parker. 0 for 5.
For Chris Singleton,
But hey, a win is a win.
outstanding crew here at
So we'll
MLB
play one more
Show.
this episode. We're going a little over on each. It's alright. Why not?
All right, ready to get underway.
Kenta Maeda is the pitcher.
Alex Parker.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop, number 3.
Ripped to
Up the
short,
middle,
snag
nice play.
on a bounce. Polanco tosses to first. One
Hit it
out,
hard.
top of the first.
Right at a guy.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Here's Josh Donaldson.
Batting 4.
Donaldson will probably drive one in here.
Hit
He will.
weakly on the ground. Parker gloves
Gotta
it.
get it over there, Alex.
The throw to first.
2
There for
down.
the out.
But
Runner
2-0
scores.
Minnesota early against by far one of our
At the
worst
target
starters,
field,
Jaime
and
Barria.
stepping in is the
We need a base
speedy
hit.
Alex Parker.
The shortstop, Alex Parker.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Late on that one.
Wrapped foul. Next offering down in the dirt.
2-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short.
We're timing them well.
Sends
Just
it
not
across
hitting
to
them
first.
where we need
Leadoff
to.
hitter gone in the third.
Or as hard as we need to.
Alex Parker,
7-3
the next
now.
hit for the Angels.
Pitching is struggling, but we got to get the bats going.
Alex Parker.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can
Oh, for
handle
our
to
last
turn 2 quickly.
8, I believe. We're out in front of 2 splitters.
Stays alive. Cruz. The base
Still
runner
0-2.
at first with 1 out. Ground ball
Goodness
right
gracious,
side.
we cannot catch a break. We are hitting the ball hard
And it's a double play
right
to
at
end the
people.
inning. And welcome back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Down the number 2.
Jose
hitter,
Suarez, who
Luis
is moved to a long relief
Bounced down
role.
to short. Parker collects.
Isn't great, but
Fires across the diamond.
he's going to try to keep us in
One
this
gone
one.
as they get the leadoff man. So the batting
And it
order
is
turns
8-6.
over.
We're coming back.
Now, Alex Parker. First offering misses the mark.
Really bad career average against Minnesota. Obviously, that'll go up over time.
Next
Gosh,
offering
we
is
got to
fouled
hit that
back.
ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one lifted
That
to
is
left.
trouble.
Parker
Might get
drives it
down.
in.
Will not.
Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. Luis Ariz stands in.
Man, our pitching sucks. I say that as I'm 0 for 3.
Popped up.
I'm on this one.
In position. Puts it away for
2
the
down.
out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got.
And now
9 to 7 now. We have 2 innings left.
And he
Try to win this thing.
gets under it and pops it up.
Easy play.
Puts the squeeze on that one.
Alright, let's see what we can do in our last at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate,
One on,
Alex
it's Ryan
Parker.
Stanek. There's a good
First pitch doesn't
fastball.
find the zone.
Slider splitter, right? Yeah. Alright. It's ball 2.
Misses 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover. Something
2-0.
on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Good timing. Fouled it off, though. Gotta be aggressive here. Find our pitch. Drive it. Huh. Good fastball. 2-2.
Next
outside.
pitch is outside.
3-2, and Stefanik, or Madrigal, my bad, will be running.
And a swing and a miss.
Good slider.
That's his second strikeout.
Oh, man. And that's a loss for the Angels, and that will end our episode. What a terrible way to end it. We suck right now. We got to figure something out at the plate. But that is for another episode. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is Alex Parker, episode 31 in the books.